Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for you, Virgo, for the week of January 25th through the 31st. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And this week, let me grab it. I'm using the Egyptian Tarot Nerfertari deck with this beautiful gold overlay on the cards. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Okay, Virgo, your first card, the Queen of Pentacles. Next, the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Ten of Wands. And your overall energy for the week, the Three of Swords. Okay, Virgo, we will get to your two oracle cards in just a little bit. So, at first glance here, Virgo, someone's taking advantage of you, Virgo. There's not equal give and take. Whatever kind of relationship or partnership this is involving, you're ending up doing all the work, which is creating a lot of stress and unhappiness on your part, Virgo. Now, starting with your overall energy here, the three of Swords. Now, I don't feel this is like a loss of someone, like a death. It's not that kind of loss. What I feel instead with this energy for you, Virgo, is just look at this card here. It's like somebody is really stabbing you in the back. Usually this card depicts three swords going through a heart, but on this card, you've got the all-seeing eye here with three swords just going into your back. So you're unhappy because somebody is, what I'm picking up is not living up to their end of the agreement. That's the best way that I can put it. There was a bargain or an agreement, a vow maybe, and they're not living up to it. So with the Three of Swords here, as you're driving overall energy this week, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. You're going to have to make a decision and maybe eliminate whoever this is that's creating a situation for you, Virgo. And this is not an easy task for you. But this is going to end up being better for you, Virgo, in the end. This is Libra's card, the Three of Swords. So it's time to balance things out. And the fact that I said time, this card's ruled by Saturn, which has everything has to do with time. So it's time now to get things balanced out. The number 3 is indicating you will move forward with new beginnings. There's going to be somebody else that you're going to be able to rely on, Virgo. Now, your anchor card here for the reading, your focus for the week. This is who you're focusing on, the Queen of Pentacles. So let's talk about her. This is a Capricorn individual around you, Virgo. This is someone that's very protective, down to earth, very resourceful. But what I'm picking up is this Queen of Pentacles is an issue for you, Virgo. We're talking a Capricorn individual that likes things the way they are. This is a very stubborn energy that's not going to move on their part. That's what I'm picking up. They are comfortable right where they're at with what they're doing and how they're doing it. So, in other words, Virgo, this Capricorn is not going to change for what is needed for you, what you want. So, this is a relationship. This represents you here. Even though it's Libra's card, this is actually you, Virgo. So, this is like a relationship. Could be a love relationship, but what I'm picking up for some Virgos first, the first message that was coming through is this is kind of like a partnership, but they're not a partner for your business. Maybe they work for you, possibly. And you made an agreement with this Capricorn and they're not living up to it. And that's the first thing that I saw with the first glance at your cards. They're actually doing what's best for them and simply not living up to what they agreed to for you, Virgo. And it could have been this way for some time. That's why the Three of Swords is showing up. The timing is now that you need to get someone else to replace this Capricorn individual with in regards to your business. So what I'm seeing, this is someone that works for you, Virgo. And looking at your next card, we've got the Six of Pentacles. I'm picking up there is not give and take. No matter how much you're giving to them. Look at everything you're offering and it's facing her. No matter how much you're giving to them and bending for them. This is you, Virgo. This is you offering all these different gifts or favors or whatever. And looking back at the Queen of Pentacles, she's like, oh, yes, I'll take all of them. She's taking advantage of you in a big way, Virgo. So I do see this employee. I see a Virgo with a business. This is an employee that's just not working out anymore. But this can also be a friendship or a love relationship. This is a Capricorn that is taking what they need from the relationship. You're giving, Virgo. They're taking. And this can certainly indicate money. Your money all going to them. And they're not giving or doing the work or being equal in the relationship. Now, the Six of Pentacles here is a card about giving and receiving, and then the balance between that. And what I'm picking up is there's not a balance between you and this Capricorn. Now, it's possible it's another earth sign, but I'm really strongly feeling Capricorn, and they're not going to budge from their position. And it's really interesting. There's a lot of earth energy here. You've got your energy, the Queen of Pentacles being Capricorn, and the Six of Pentacles is actually Taurus's card. So a lot of earth energy. Now, the Six of Pentacles here is ruled by the moon. So yeah, there's things that are hidden here in regards to this Capricorn individual. And with the moon, you need to just follow your intuition, Virgo. And I think all along you knew what you should do, but you just were hoping for the situation to change. And with the Three of Swords, the overall energy, it's kind of it's a difficult thing for you to do because possibly this is someone you've had around or been with for some time. But the Three of Swords is ruled by Saturn. The timing is right. Saturn is all about self-control as well. So there's a limit as to what you're going to put up with. There's an indication here as well for some Virgos that you're actually married to this person. And this might be the beginnings of getting a divorce. You just didn't have the confidence, Virgo, or even the desire to start those kind of proceedings. But I'm seeing for a few Virgos, and definitely if you're married to a Capricorn and things just aren't balanced and things aren't working out, no matter what you've done, Virgo. So for some of you, you are indeed thinking about divorce. Now, your next card here, the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is having too much on your plate, Virgo. And I really picked that up in regards to the Virgos that have a business. And this Capricorn is the one that works for you. You're ending up having to pick up all the slack. You're doing a lot of the work. And you see this individual trying to keep things balanced. And things are kind of like they're toppling over because of this person. And again, that's why the Three of Swords is showing up as your overall energy this week. The timing is right. You need to eliminate this Queen of Pentacles, whether it's in regards to your business or if it's in regards to a relationship. This is not an equal balance. You're doing all the work, Virgo. It's not fair. And the number 10 energy of this card, it's indicating you're very close to the end of this. You're going to do something about this situation, as you're really missing out on opportunities. Or what I'm picking up is you're working so much, you're having to work so much, Virgo. So the ones that own a business, you're really missing out on things in your personal life. And you need to find another person to replace this Queen of Pentacles. So the Ten of Wands is indicating prioritize what's most important to you, eliminate the rest. And that goes for relationships as well. You need to be able to delegate responsibility to others to alleviate having to do all the work yourself. Now, your numerology for your three base cards here is number 17, which reduces down to number 8. Now, 8 can represent abundance, but that's not the case here. Number 8 can represent leadership and influence, and that's kind of more of what's coming into play for your numerology, because you need to take the lead, because this influence that's around you is not balanced. It's not an equal give and take type of relationship or partnership. Now, in my recent trip to Sedona, which isn't that far from me, I came across this Sedona Oracle deck. And it ties into the Egyptian deck that I'm using because it does have the ancient signs and symbols here, which are reminding us of the wisdom of our ancient people. So for you, Virgo, you received juniper. And what does it say? Stand strong, right here. Stand strong. So your Sedona energy message says, stand strong. The juniper are considered beautiful and ancient watchers. And many junipers in the high desert can be hundreds of years old. Very stately and sturdy, they can withstand the extremes of weather and continue to endure. That's you, Virgo. So, the Sedona energy message for you, Virgo, is that the juniper tells us, or tells you, the message is, my arms are always outstretched and open. I twist and turn to show you how it is possible and important to be strong and firm while standing, just going with the flow. So, there within that statement of the juniper message is indicating what you've been doing. You've been twisting and turning and just going with the flow. And now it's your time to stand strong so that you can continue to endure. Now, let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have suggested for you this week. And you have carnelian. Well, that certainly ties into your reading here, Virgo, as carnelian is all about your self confidence, standing tall. Ties in with your juniper card. Be self confident and positive. And the energy of the carnelian crystal lets your light just shine really bright. There's an energy of great success around you, Virgo, for this week. This could be business meetings. This could be important gatherings, meeting new people, networking. And people are just going to be naturally drawn and attracted to you, Virgo. So if you are a Virgo individual starting to proceed with divorce, not to worry, because you're going to find someone else. So the carnelian crystal promotes confidence. It helps you to regain your sense of self-worth. And it's also a crystal that encourages you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in your life and to focus on what you would like to achieve. What makes you happy? Think about what you need to do to make that happen, Virgo, and then take the first step towards your goal. So, in summary for this week, Virgo, there is a strong indication you're tremendously unhappy with the Three of Swords showing up. It's not a loss of a person per se, not a death. You're unhappy. And the timing is right for you to take action. And this action is in regards to the Queen of Pentacles. So, for some of you, and the strongest message that was coming through is that you might have a business or you could be the manager of a business. And you've got a Capricorn individual that is not pulling their weight. And it's time to cut that individual loose. They're not doing the work. They've spent quite some time manipulating you, Virgo. They've been taking advantage of you. And that's the first energy I pulled off of these cards, that someone was taking advantage of you, Virgo. Now, for some Virgos, this can be someone that you're married to and you're thinking about divorce. And it's time. You're realizing it's not an equal relationship and you've got too much on your plate to keep going with how things are. Now, for other Virgos, this is some kind of relationship or partnership or friendship, something where there is just not a balance there. You're being taken advantage of. You're unhappy. And no matter what you do, as you see here with the Six of Pentacles card, the Queen of Pentacles is taking everything that you're giving, but she's not giving anything back. And as you look at the Ten of Wands, you're bogged down. You've got a lot of responsibilities, obligations, work to do. And you're trying to just keep everything balanced, and everything is out of balance because of this Queen of Pentacles. It's kind of the main message and focus for your whole reading this week. It's very much indicating a Capricorn, but it could be another earth sign. There's a lot of earth energy here between the Three of Swords is actually representing you, what you need to do. And the Queen of Pentacles here as an earth sign, and then the Six of Pentacles, Taurus being an earth sign. Your numerology for your three base cards is number 8, but it's telling you to take the lead on this situation that's been influencing you for some time. Your Sedona energy card, Juniper, is telling you to stand strong. You've bent over backwards trying to accommodate this Capricorn, but it's time now. The Three of Swords, ruled by Saturn, time now to do something about it. And your angels and guides are suggesting the carnelian crystal. And the best thing is to get maybe a carnelian bracelet, which is one that I am wearing. This is carnelian. So if you get a bracelet, you can just wear it, and this is going to give you the self-confidence to move forward with what needs to happen. in order for you to get balance back in your life, Virgo. The carnelian crystal deals with your base, which is probably off kilter, and your sacral chakra, which is indicating change coming in. You've gone with the flow. You've just went along with it, and now it's time for a change. So, Virgo, pretty much this week, you're dealing with a Capricorn that needs to be eliminated from your place of employment or in a relationship or a friendship. It's a very predominant energy that it's a Capricorn, but it could be another earth sign individual. So be sure to have the carnelian crystal this week to give you the confidence to do the inevitable. The Capricorn needs to go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.